Hello everyone. In this video, we're picking out and sharing the latest topics about Asia. From one of the most famous Reddit-style forums in Japan. Even if you don't understand Japanese, we've translated everything into English subtitles and audio. So you can join the conversation as if you were in Japan. So, let's dive into the discussions happening in Japan. On the morning of the 26th, a Chinese military reconnaissance aircraft briefly intruded into Japanese airspace. Off the coast of Nagasaki Prefecture, the Japan Air Self-Defense Force scrambled fighter jets in response. This is the first confirmed case of a Chinese military aircraft violating Japanese airspace. The Ministry of Defense is analyzing the purpose of the flight and continues to monitor the situation closely.
Come on, China, just stop already. We're sorry, okay? I can't believe we were giving ODA to China until just recently. Recall the ambassador. What does this even mean? A strategy to make Japan fire first. They're doing it because they know Japan won't shoot, even if they enter our airspace. They're testing our reaction. Just like with the sea, they're going to keep violating our airspace until it becomes the norm. This is seriously bad. 2 minutes. Soon they'll claim it's their own airspace. China is scary. I feel uneasy without nuclear weapons. It's crazy that our country next to Russia hasn't done this yet. Shoot it down. It's an act of war, and China would be at fault. They should keep provoking if they want to. I get it, but Japan doesn't have nukes. At least fire some warning shots. They're acting like VIPs. Wait, this is the first time? I always thought this happened more often, but apparently not. Firing a missile to intercept would be fine. Even if China complains after we shoot it down, just ignore them. They can't prove anything anyway. What would have happened if we shot it down? Preemptive strikes are banned, lol. In this case, it's not banned. According to international law, it's normal to shoot down an aircraft if it violates your airspace. Otherwise, how do you defend your country? Japanese law doesn't allow attacks on intruding aircraft. Japan is basically America's colony, so who cares? There's no way our friendly neighbor China would violate our airspace. It must have been an unidentified aircraft pretending to be Chinese. If the Ministry of Defense can't handle this, can they actually do anything in a crisis? Even if Japan doesn't retaliate, China is picking fights with the US and Europe too. Are they going to be okay? It's a world where those who act first win. Their tactic is to keep building precedents. They've already established a lot in the South China Sea. The East China Sea might be next. If Chinese jets reach the Fukushima nuclear plant, it's game on. Japan needs to be ready to draft soldiers and fight. The People's Liberation Army. Just draft the single men in their 50s and 60s. Japan should be expelling the Chinese ambassador instead of analyzing this. China has a reputation for bullying weaker countries, but not actually starting wars. Is Japan getting weaker? Haven't seen Xi lately. Is he already in a deep underground shelter, ready for war? If a war breaks out, Japan will be a scorched wasteland in seconds from a missile barrage. Every single time, someone pops up saying, Japan is to blame too. Whenever China is in trouble, they always turn their aggression towards Japan. They should have tried shooting it down as a test. This is the opposite of the Sino-Japanese War. They're waiting for Japan to make the first move. If it's a military aircraft, there's no reason not to shoot it down. China would be the one questioned if we didn't. Japanese law doesn't give the authority to use weapons against an intruding aircraft. China and Russia know this, which is why they keep testing us. They're doing whatever they want, by land, sea, and air. This is like a thief breaking into your house. China is surprisingly cautious. They know that even if they fly over Japanese islands or mainland, all Japan will do is protest. China, you should be bolder.
Did you find this video interesting? We'll keep bringing you fun topics from Japan's online community. Please subscribe to the channel and drop some comments.